Education is the most powerful weapon which I can use to change the world. Staying in college and overcoming any obstacles will be greatly beneficial at the end of our schooling. First, I will start by sharing a little bit of my dream career. Next, I will discuss with you what will help me succeed in college. Finally, I will talk about how I plan to stay motivated in school. I will now begin with explaining to you a little bit about the career that I have chosen. The career I have chosen has to do with helping out the community, and why not do something you already love doing? As a little girl, I have always been passionate in becoming a registered nurse and working in the emergency department for pediatrics. I currently left my job as a medical assistant because I know I enjoyed working in the medical field, but I knew there was a lot more opportunities out there as a nurse. However, I know there would be lots of challenges in adjusting to school again because it's been a few years that I've been in a class setting. One of the classes that I've been afraid to take is communication because I have always been fearful to speak in front of the classroom. But there's no obstacle that I cannot overcome. When I become a registered nurse, I know I will be helping out the community. I will be helping our kids get better during their emergency stay. As deciding to become a nurse, it is important to know that it won't be an easy job. But I know I'll be a hero to our patients and families. As I have shared with you a little bit of my career, now I will begin sharing some ideas that can help us succeed in college. I will use the Bakersfield College Tutoring Center and the support from my family. The Bakersfield College Tutoring Center is a resource I can always rely to help with math, English, etc. They offer free one-on-one online tutoring Monday through Friday until 7 p.m. And that is really helpful for those that work in the morning and have to do homework, in the evenings. But you always have the tutoring center to rely to until 7 p.m., which I'm really grateful. I'm currently taking English class, and as I had mentioned before, I have been out of school for a couple years now, so I've been needing that extra help with my essays, which they've been really helpful and been able to provide me with. Another thing that I believe that can help us succeed in is taking a lot of support from our loved ones. Having a great support system is extremely helpful. As a mother of two, I constantly need help from them. With babysitting, looking out for them, and this is just for me to take my classes or finish any homework, any projects that I have pending. I am profoundly grateful for my husband and my kids for being there with me and understanding throughout this journey. Now that you know what my resources and support system will be, I would like to proceed with sharing with you some advice on how to stay motivated in college. I would like to share how I plan to stay motivated in college. There is times where I have felt unmotivated and just want to give up on school. But then I start telling myself, what is the reason that I started? What's the reason that's motivating me to just continue? For me, for example, my reason is my daughters. I do this because of them. I do not want them to see me as a quitter, as a failure. I want them to look up to me and be proud. I want to show them that everything is possible if you put yourself into it, and that's where my motivation comes back again. It is important to think how our education will affect us in the future. I believe another important thing that can help us stay motivated is having a positive mindset. For example, when I'm having trouble with work or I'm just having negative thoughts, I start changing those thoughts into positives. And I find a solution for my situation. If you stay positive in a negative situation, you always win. So remember, you attract what you put out. With that, I hope it helps you stay positive and know that we can always change anything into a positive thing. First, I have shared a little bit about my career. Then I share some resources and support that will help me in college. Lastly, I shared how I will stay motivated throughout this journey. Therefore, I will make sure I stay in college and not give up and overcome any obstacles that come my way. The beginning is always the hardest, but it will not be the reason why we give up. Thank you.